Hey, what's up you guys? This is Vamp. I'm finally back with a new video. I know it's been a while, but let me talk to you guys for a second. Last couple weeks have been weird for me, so I haven't been able to upload a new video, but today I'm back with a new video and I got something special for you. It's something that I was thinking while I was in the shower. Like, what's another conspiracy I could do that would be smart? No, I don't really do that. Well, that would be a conspiracy that would be logical. Not gonna do that either. What's a conspiracy that is so out the blue that you don't even think?
UFO sightings experienced a boom in the 1980s. Reported sightings went from less than 5,000 in 1980 to about 10,000 in 1990. But between 1990 and 2000, sightings rose by nearly 30,000. In those 10 years, more than 45,000 sightings were recorded, a record. And it appears the spike in UFO sightings was not an anomaly, but a trend. In an 8-year period from 2002 to 2009, more than 36,000 UFOs were reported. Since then, more than 11,000 more UFOs were reported, with more than 47,000 being cataloged since 2010. Statistician and PhD candidate Sam Montfort brought this information to light. With the collection of data from the reporting center, Montfort found that individuals are far more likely to spot a UFO in the US than anywhere else in the world.
UFOs, crazy shit that nobody has ever physically seen. We've seen videos all over YouTube about them, but we haven't really seen a UFO. And I'm going to tell you two things that I think UFOs are. A couple weeks ago was Ed and Eddie fucking drugs or whatever, okay? That was just a theory. Then this one is just a theory as well. These are just theories, alright? Now this theory is about to blow your mind. UFOs, okay, are actually time traveling spaceships. I'm here to try to convince you that that shit is here, it's alive, and it's possible for fucking time travel. Alright,
I remember touching the craft. What I clearly remember was we got close to something, and the next thing I know, it appeared to go up into the sky and then shoot out towards the coast.
Afterwards, the two soldiers realized that the times on their synchronized watches are off by almost 45 minutes.
When John Burroughs and Jim Penniston returned to base, it transpired that more time had elapsed than they realized. Moreover, there was discrepancy in their wristwatches. Time, it seemed, not only had run on, but had maybe run at different speeds for them. Now this takes us to some quite extraordinary territory.
The clip you just saw, alright, crazy, I know, but the clip you just saw was two soldiers were in the woods and they literally saw this spaceship in the sky, and they were just, you know, like any two people would do, they don't want to be by it. But all of a sudden, one of the soldiers just starts walking around the ship. This is what the soldier says himself. He was walking around the ship, and then all of a sudden, he disappeared for probably a split second, at least. And then when he re-emerged, they saw their watches. Time was not equal. They had synchronized watches, both of them. And time was 45 minutes off for each one of those watches. And this is from a UFO. One of them went inside a UFO, came out 45 minutes later in his time. So that one soldier realized 45 minutes had passed in his time. But when he came out, the other soldier noticed he was gone for just a split second. So that is just a leading argument against time travel, because time travel is a possibility. That's crazy. Why would two army soldiers just make up a story? That doesn't make any sense to me. Again, it is a theory. It is a theory. Let's not forget about that. But the evidence is there. It's 45 minutes just elapsed out of nowhere. He just moved his watch 45 minutes. That just doesn't make any sense. UFO sightings have been everywhere. Crazy. And I want to show you something else about the UFO sightings that are weird. Now take a look at this clip, and I will come back to you and ask you a question.
Karen, what is that? What is that?
The hood goes up on that one because that's like, it's like bone chilling, you know? But this is a question I have for you. Have you ever noticed that if you have looked up a UFO video, has it always kept the shape of some sort of spacecraft that is used in some kind of movie? You know what I mean? Okay, hear me out, alright? It's crazy when I try to explain this, but this is why I make a YouTube channel, so I can say ridiculous shit that comes to my mind, because I'm crazy, alright? But look at this. I think, my personal opinion, is that spacecrafts from the future that we see as UFOs are time-traveling machines based on movies that have come out in the past. They are like inspired. You know what I mean? So I feel like these alien spaceships that we see that we think are alien, and they're not alien at all. They're created by us. Nobody has ever seen the inside of a UFO. When they have seen just white images, or something has happened that passes them out, so they don't really know. So my interpretation, I've never been abducted obviously, but my interpretation is that they are actually from the future. So 5,000, 2,000 years from now, time travel will be a thing. We have already scratched the surface on it now, and I could bring you evidence that we have scratched the surface of fucking
It's
time
critical
travel.
that you realize that there are two types of time travel, and they are radically different. Time travel to the future, definitely possible. We know how to do it because Einstein showed us the way over 100 years ago. It's surprising how few people actually really know about this in their bones. He showed that if you go out into space and travel near the speed of light and you turn around and you come back, your clock will be ticking off time more slowly. So when you step off, it's going to be the future on planet Earth. You will have time traveled into the future.
So if there's anything possible, it would be that time travel is real, and these UFOs are evidence to that. We have been looking at UFOs completely different. They aren't from aliens just coming in and leaving. Aliens do exist. They are. They wouldn't be scared if we see them on camera. They probably just haven't found a way to get here yet. So when I see unidentified flying objects, I just see them as things from the future that had been invented to come, that we see in the past, because there's so many phenomenons happening in our world. Why would we write off time travel and just throw in aliens as like a cop-out? You know what I mean? So that is something for you to think about. How about I throw another clip in just for fun? Here we go.
He also showed that if you hang out near a nice strong source of gravity, a neutron star, a black hole, and you kind of get right near the edge of that object, time also for you would slow down real slow relative to everybody else, and therefore when you come back to Earth, for instance, it'll again be far into the future. This is not controversial stuff. Any physicist who knows what they're talking about agrees with this.
Need I say more? UFOs are a real thing. People are seeing them. People are talking about them. They are things that are being talked about to this day. They're a trending topic from 2000 to now have been UFO sightings. So these things are real. All right, guys. Now, I want you guys to tell me your opinion on the matter. Do you think it's actually aliens, or do you think it's time travel? I think, personally, it's time travel. Again, I'm gonna say it one last time. It's a theory. This is only a theory. I want you guys to let me know how you feel about the subject, because time travel is possible, it's legit, it is gonna happen. Maybe not in our time, but futuristically in somebody else's time. So tell me what you think about it, and I'll comment back in the comment section. So leave a comment, tell me what you think. If you think this is a ridiculous theory like last week, fine. Let me know about it. I will try to shed some light on the topic. Just leave a comment down below. Again, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you later. Bye.
Play right. I'm yours,